Hello and welcome back to Jules Bench. My name is Greg Perugini and this lab is on light refraction. Refraction is the bending of light, the bending of a wave for that matter. It can be also sound waves, entering a medium where the speed is different. A refraction of light happens when it passes from a fast medium to a slower medium. The light gets bent. It happens when slowing down, it'll bend through a glass prism. Now, each of these pieces of light, as Newton discovered, has its own wavelength. And thus, they would bend differently, white light coming through, and that's why we get a rainbow through a prism. How much does it bend? Well, it also depends upon the material we're going through. Each material, and we're going to use this prism which is in your kit, has its own index of refraction. So we're going to try to discover what that index of refraction is, what that material is made of. We can use some trigonometry and something called Snell's law to calculate this. I know that it looks a little confusing here, but we're going to simplify it some because we have a 60-degree triangle in our prism. So with that, a lot cancels out. So take a look at what we got here. Okay, so I'm going to show this through. And what we have is light hitting, and you can see it there. As the light hits, we can draw, let me see if I could get this so you can see. And so it hits at that point, so I could draw a line. Hopefully you're neater at this than me. And when it hits, it comes out. And so you can see it hit there. And goes in there. Now I'll remove this so you can see what we have. And so you see there's a bending of the light. Snell's law works off the perpendicular. This angle. And works off the perpendicular this angle. We'll call this angle 1. We'll call this angle 2. So, how much this bends from this angle to this angle can be calculated and used with Snell's law to figure out what this material is made of that causes that bend. Let's look back up at the equation now. So again, from the perpendicular, from the normal, I have this line, it bends, then we have another bend, and then we have this line. Because this is 120 degrees, I'm going to only use these two. Measure this angle using your protractor. Measure this angle using your protractor. Okay? And with that measurement, in using Snell's law, where N1 is, since we're going through the air, 1.0, the first angle you measured, N2 is the index of the second medium, that would be this, and angle 2 is that measurement of that second angle. So, solving this, we have only one unknown, N2. And that would tell us what this is made of. So you can look in your book or online for various materials and their index and solve it using Snell's law and calculate what this refractive index is. What material is this? Make sure your calculator is a degree mode. Measure your angles carefully Complete the lab material as per your instructor, and good luck.